So welcome back to my channel. This is Gamer Dom. This is the Skorpion G, the OP. I am going to say OP. I think it is considerably OP. German Tier 8 Premium TD came out a few weeks ago. It's kind of like a Borsig. Actually, it's like the Tier 10 grill, but at Tier 8. Very, very accurate, high penetration gun. Very good mobility. It's that's where it wins out against things like the Borsig. However, it doesn't have great concealment. So I'm on Poporovka. This is a Tier 10 match, so it's as bad as it gets. I mean, like all tanks now, premium tanks now, there's no preferential matchmaking. So we are in our Tier 10 match, which is entirely normal for this tank. I'm platooned up with Saboteur, who's in the Panther 2, the Tier 8 German medium tank. Now you notice there are no light tanks in this game at all. So that's a bit of a problem, to be honest. So nobody can scout. So finally someone's moved forward to actually have a look. I pushed forward a bit further to see what I can see. Got the big ass 150mm gun pointing that direction. Foch is moving on, so I think, well, I might as well too. It's a fairly quiet start to this game, but it does get hectic, trust me. There's a T-44 taking the job of a scout. That shot was absolutely nowhere. Absolutely nowhere near him. We can see a mouse, we can see E3 as well. Missed him again. I did have a brief outline of this turret, but down. Okay, so there's an I-7, there's an E3, there's a mouse. All the sort of things you really want to see when you're in a Tier 8 TD. Hit the I-7, didn't manage to pen, unfortunately. He seems to be sort of hiding behind the E3. Hit the E3 this time, no joy. So this is kind of a bit frustrating. You can see on the other flank, they've taken the hill. They hit the I-7 again, no dice, no penetration. One of the problems with this, one of the few problems with this tank actually, is the fact you do not carry an awful lot of shells. So that's a bit of a problem. So they've gone blind. I'm firing the odd blind shot just to see what I can do. I loaded HE to see whether I could do any damage, but couldn't see anything. So I'm going to push forward. I was going to push forward. Oh, and there's an E100 as well. Oh joy! Missed him. I got my HE loaded because at least I've got a chance of tracking something or doing some kind of damage this way. But I've really done nothing. There's the mouse again. He's pushing forward. And I finally get a shot. I was trying to track him. Did I track him? I'm not sure whether I tracked him or not. I can't remember. But I hit him. Did a little bit of damage. Saboteur got the T-30. I've pulled back a bit because they're getting close, and as I say, the view range on this thing is very, very bad. Hit the E100 in the flank, but he was very, very well angled. No way I was going to pen him. So I'm aiming to try and get his track. Well, actually no, I changed targets there and aimed for his lower plate, but again, just that bit of angling, even against an E100's track, is very, very hard to do. So I've loaded HE again. That time I did track him, and somebody else set him on fire, so that's great. I'll get assistance for that. Loaded up a premium round. No, I hit him on the gun mantle. That's never going to do. And I've been spotted. Oh, lucky to miss the mouse shot. And I presume that was an I-7 shot, but I still took a 900 hit from the Jag Panther E100, which is not fun. Not fun at all. So I'm redeploying, and here you can see the beauty of this tank. Its ability to reposition itself and move around is what makes this a fantastic tank. E3 and the mouse are heading down. That time I get under his lower plate. Even with the standard round, I managed to get... oh no, was that a standard round? Anyway, whatever, it was a shot right under his lower plate. Hit the E3 and tracked him in place. Back to a premium round against the mouse. Can I get another one under his lower plate? Yes, I can. 510 damage. He's in real trouble. Wish I had an HE because I could finish this guy off with an HE shot, but c'est la vie. He's angled, and of course I don't do anything. I'm going to run again because I'm going to be spotted any minute now, and I can't afford to be. I've got no health left. There you go, I was spotted. Luckily I've moved already, so hopefully they haven't got an opportunity to take advantage of me being spotted. And I'm running, and you can see this tank moves pretty nicely. Doing best part of 60 kph. Looks like the mouse has died, so there's only the E3 over there. Although he's going to be hard to get out of there because he's it's kind of hull down in there. The E3 is a little bit hard thing to take on anyway. There's the I7. He's just taken out our PTA, which is a real shame because PTA was going to go for a circling run on the E3. We're winning this game. It is 10-6, 10-7, sorry. Oh, 10-8. We are still just about winning it, but they've got a lot of big, heavy tanks out there, and it's kind of tough. So I've done 1300 damage, which is not too shabby, that I know of anyway. Oh, there's the E3. Gun traverse on this a little on the slow side. Got a regular round, and that time I hit him and pen him. 450 hit, good shot. That was a bit of a waste of a shot because I've only got 10 rounds in total left now. 2 premium and 8 standard rounds. Can't really afford to waste shots like that, but I thought it was worth it. If I could have hit him, I might have done a bit more damage. I'm not going to move over there because they could breathe on me and I'm dead. There's also a Conqueror gun carriage on the enemy team, and those things, he just has to get some shell in the immediate vicinity of me and he'd wipe me out, because the Skorpion has pretty much 0 armor. Well, 30 mils, and there he is again. Good, right, and he is angled slightly. He's turned away from me, which is great, so I can hit him in the side. Did 577 damage. Nice hit, but you can see he's behind that sort of kind of sunken road, elevated road, so it's really hard because all I can see is the top of his turret, and those E3 turrets are pretty strong. And there's a Guerrilla 15 coming down as well. Saboteur's done a bit of a scout run, but it's not going to help terribly because I just can't, and he gets taken out by the E3. Got FV215B alongside me. Can I get a shot under his gun? Oh, nearly had that T54. Nearly had him. Okay, so it's back to 1 or even. It's 10 all. They've got the advantage. They've got an ICE-4, the grill. They've got that E3, Conqueror, and a pretty much dead T54. We have the FV215B 183, which is a monstrous tank. We've got our own grill, we've got artillery, a T30, and myself. Okay, so we've taken out the team has taken out the T54, and I'm not moving, to be honest. I'm a tier 8 tank, so I'm going to do what I can to support where I can, like doing 555 damage on the grill 15. Makes him think twice, makes him pull back, which is kind of what I need to do. Our artillery is almost spotting in there. It's a really weird position he's in. I had premium loaded on that last shell, which was a bit of a waste, but I was expecting to fire at the E3, so unfortunately the grill got a heat shell, or APCR, I forget which. And really, you've just got to be patient. It's like any TD game. You've got to be patient. You can't rush things. You've got to take it easy, take the shots where you can. Yes, don't be afraid to relocate from time to time. Don't be predictable. Let's see what you can do. So, it's 11 pace 10. Oh, looks like the IS-4 is on the top of the hill. With our grill, there's not an awful lot I can do supporting from here, so I think I'm going to have to use the mobility again. Oh, the IS-3 got the T-30, that's interesting, and he didn't appear doing it, so that's a bit surprising. Maybe the grill spotted him. I think that's probably what happened. The grill spotted the T-30 and the E3 therefore could shoot without being spotted. So all the E3's over the back there. Swing the gun round, only got a regular round loaded. Fire. Wow. And the guy's a bit salty on that one, which I can sort of understand. I mean, I knew where he was, obviously, because he just disappeared, so I fired blind into the position he had been in, and I have no idea where I hit him, but whatever it was, it took him out, and he wasn't very happy. Scorp not OP at all. And of course it isn't. Of course it isn't. How could you possibly say that? But it is. It's a tier 8 and I'm fighting against tier 10s and I'm holding my own. That's just crazy. So I'll cheekily say, yeah, no, of course it's not OP. Of course it's not. So the IS-6 is up there. IS-4 is up on top of the hill. The grill is out on the right flank. We know that. The gunship. The Conqueror gun carriage was right down the base at K1. It's probably still around there because there's not much point moving that thing very far. Just enough to avoid counter battery. So there is the IS-4. They try and support the grill, but I think he's full health, so pretty much full health, and he took it down. Oh, the FV took him down, so that was easy enough. There's the grill. Can we get a shot on the grill? No, we can't, which is a shame. We're going to push around. Still can't get a shot on the grill. Now we can. Come on, aim in. Oh, and that was just such a disappointment. And he takes me out with a counter shot. Oh well, what can you do? What can you do? So we're down to 3 tanks. They've got the 2 left, but we know exactly where they are, and the back channel artillery is well and truly ready to fire. So FV's come over the top, aiming for the grill, but the grill's dead. Artillery got him. He's now turning all the odd kind of way this map's gone now. The Conqueror is still there, but he's about to die. Can the FV get another kill? No, Artie gets it. Okay, so GG, good game. So it's testament to how well that tank is played that I ended up doing 4,000 damage in that game, in a tier 10 game. Pretty much in fact all the tanks I hit were tier 10s. And yet that was only Verted Cumberland's worth a first class mastery. So 4,000 doesn't even scratch it in this tank, which does tend to suggest there's some very good players running around making an awful lot of credits in this tank. So first class Bruiser, fired for effect, finished top on the team on base XP, 1,220 base XP. We must have hit a few blind shots because that was 4,090 damage and the 1 kill. Where did Saboteur came down here? 423 damage, 1 kill, 630 base XP, which is not bad at all. I fired 26 shots, hit with 20 of them, so that's a good return, but only 11 penned. Well, I was firing against some pretty armoured targets, so that's only to be expected. Took 2 hits, both of which penned, the second one obviously destroying me. I also got 1,400 assistance damage. I think that was primarily from tracking a few vehicles. 113,370 credits generated with that tank, even after costs, and I used a lot of shells, including all my stock of premium. Cost me 40,000 credits in total, but I still took home a profit of 63,998 with the premium account. If I hadn't had premium, that still would have been over 26,000 credits. Crew wise, despite this really odd composition, given the fact it has no loader, which is a bloody weird thing, it still was a good trainer, even without that. I got 1,830 experience, times 2 for the day, plus bonus for being a premium, plus bonus for being a platoon, gave me 4,000 credits, 4,000 experience, which would have been 2,684 without a premium account. So there you go. That's one of my better games in the Rheinmetall Skorpion G, the Tier 8 German premium tank destroyer. A beast it is. It's a lovely tank to play, really enjoy it, and it can dish the damage, and it can seriously carry games at whatever level, even Tier 10s. And on that bombshell, this is Gamer Dom signing up. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please consider giving it a like, and maybe subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Enjoy your games, have fun, try not to take it too seriously. Gamer Dom out.